Hey guys, welcome back. Quick video today. I want to give a shout out to XS Sights. They hooked it up with the channel. These are the sights that they sent out. Really want to appreciate everybody that works hard over there, and definitely go check them out. This is pretty cool to work with a different company and have a little bit of faith in what they're about, and they have a little bit of faith in what we're all about. So really cool. They have their mission statement on the back there, if you want to pause and read that. They're great people over there. Special shout out to Jeff. You know who you are. Guy was awesome to deal with. He definitely believes in what we're doing, and I really can't thank those guys enough. Just for starters, the original rear sight on the Bodyguard does not look anything like that. The rear aperture is super wide, so it leaves a pretty good margin of error. The front sight on the Bodyguard 2 is actually tritium. It does glow, but it doesn't glow as brightly as these guys. So we'll kind of get you in there, you kind of get the idea. And then you have tritium sights on the rear too. These glow pretty dang bright. It's very light in the room that I have. Just for context, those are some peppers and lettuce. I actually have a maple tree growing right there. Some tomatoes, more peppers, stuff like that. So there's a lot of light in this room. It's kind of my spare room. So these are the sights, and I think they look awesome. It kind of gives like a CZ vibe on that rear sight, the way that it kind of hangs out like that. I really enjoy it. They are not too tall. They fit in every holster that I have, and I really appreciate that, definitely, because I didn't want to have to go out and buy new stuff. Just a word to the wise, the rear sight, we did have to use some Loctite on that. It basically fell in, and then you use that little set screw on the top and tighten it down to wherever you need it to be. The front sight worked pretty damn good. I do have to say these are a little bit softer than the actual Smith & Wesson sights, so you can see the little marks on the side of it where we had to use a brass punch to get it in. I just haven't wiped those off yet. So just as a word to the wise, when you are setting these up, just be mindful. Number one, these are a little bit on the softer side, so take your time, be easy with things, don't force it, and if you have to take it down to your gun shop, do so. That's what I did. I've never installed a set of these dovetail sights before, so I wanted to kind of see it done before I actually did it, and just kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. I like somebody to show me how to do something first before I actually get going and do it. That way I don't screw it up. So there's your model number right there. It's SW-R209S-6G, and there's your barcode right there, and a little bit of a QR code over there, and all that kind of stuff. So they do provide everything that you need. There's red Loctite, and then there was some blue Loctite on the back that was kind of squeezed in there. So once again, thank you to Jeff over at XS Sights, and thank you to the company themselves. That was really cool. And I'm looking at another set right now that I'm actually going to go ahead and buy for the new Glock 19 that I just picked up. That'll be in a separate video though. But one last look right there and right there. One last side profile, but that is it, guys. Super simple, super easy, and I can't recommend them enough. It's really cool to have a full set of night sights on the Bodyguard Gen 2. All right, thanks, guys. Hope you have a good week.